Bob is a hard-working employee who does things right the first time. His goal-oriented approach earned him Employee of the Month twice in a row. Bob loves his job. Things couldn't be better. One day, Bob is browsing through his mail when he sees a notification letter from a popular online shopping website. His favorite shopping portal had been hacked. He promptly calls his credit card company and asks them to cancel his card. Nobody's made fraudulent purchases on his card yet. Bob is relieved. A week later, Bob's manager, Sarah, calls him to her office. In her office are Information Security Officer Alex and Bob's colleague, Jill. Sarah informs Bob that the organization had suffered a serious data breach with the attack originating from Jill's work computer. Large amounts of sensitive organizational information and personal records of thousands of employees had been stolen. Many of these are Bob's friends and peers. Jill says she downloaded and installed what she thought was a collaboration tool on her computer because Bob sent her an email asking her to do so. The email even had instructions on how to install it. Alex tells Bob that the tool was actually a Trojan that led to this breach. Bob is surprised. He tells the group that he never sent such an email and really doesn't know how this happened. Alex says that he analyzed the email and that it did come from Bob's email account. It wasn't a phishing email. Alex sits down with Bob to ask him some questions. During the discussion, Alex asks Bob if he uses his email account password elsewhere as well. The question strikes Bob with a realization. He tells Alex that he did use the same password in other places, one of which was the account with the online shopping website that got hacked recently. Alex is able to join the dots. Hackers looked up Bob online and found out which organization he works with. They used the same password to access Bob's email account and send Jill the email. Once the Trojan was installed on Jill's computer, they used it as an entry route to infiltrate the organization's networks. The magnitude of the breach is severe. Media reports relentlessly cover the incident. One report even mentions Bob as the employee who caused the breach. Bob knows things can never be the same again. He turns in his resignation. On his way out, he reflects back on how 1 week completely changed the life of the Employee of the Month. One simple mistake can ruin your career. No one's too small to be the target of hacker attacks. Make sure this never happens to you. Here are some tips